So we've literally just come out of Villa Park. I'm with Gaffer here, Chris, and of course the legend that is Balak. And Wolves have come out of Villa Park with a 1-1 draw, a point after taking the lead early on from a fabulous Pedence goal, which was eventually closed down by Aston Villa in about the 78th minute. Gaff, what are your initial thoughts after that game coming out of the match?
Well, I thoroughly enjoyed the first half. I think for 25-30 minutes it's the best I've seen Wolves play for a couple of years, and it was a joy to watch, wasn't it? Knocking it about, they were nowhere near him every time we got the ball. You know, it was just great to watch. And in front of 40,000 home fans, you know, you can't keep that up for 90 minutes, can you? They've got to come out and play at some point.
I'll tell you what, the producer said Villa are going to come out hard in the second half, and they kind of did. Balak, your thoughts?
Yeah, I think it was really encouraging. Like, you know, we're a few games into the Lopetegui era now, and you can see he's got a definitive style of play that he wants to try and adopt. And I was really encouraged by what I saw. I mean, yeah, you're going to be disappointed that we're not taking away 3 points, but I think if someone had offered you a point before today, you'd have took it. You know, the position where we're in, you know, the games we've got coming up, you just want to take a point and move on. And I was encouraged by the result.
Well, absolutely. To be honest, I mean, as I say, the first half's probably the best half of football I've seen Wolves play in a long time. We had an identity, we had energy, we had passion, we had quality, and we had a finish. What a goal that was!
Yeah, and I think if there's any criticism, I think perhaps we should have gone in 2 or 3-0 up at half time. I don't think they could have complained if we had.
To be honest, I agree with that. But I did say before the game, like a lot of us, I was hoping we could get the 3 points. We'd come away with a point because Villa are on the up. They've been playing well. They beat Tottenham away 2-0 in the last game. And you would have thought Wolves were the home side in the first half. But the second half, Villa came out. And to be fair, even with our gold-tinted glasses, we've got to say probably a fair result. Yeah. Fair result, 1-1 at the end. And we were probably holding on a little bit, although we did have a couple of chances of our own, but we never really had any threat in the second half.
Disappointing substitutions, I think, tonight. They a couple of the guys that came on didn't really add to it, did they? They sort of took it away. You know, Traore especially, I think we carried him really. Didn't seem to be in the right place when you wanted him. But 8.5 out of 10 in the first half, and probably 7 in the second half.
Fantastic. What did you think of Kuna when he came on, the new Matheus Cunha, the new guy for Wolves?
Yeah, I think I probably would have preferred to see him playing in the first half the way we were playing then. I think in the second half we had backs against the wall a little bit, so I don't think we really kind of saw the best of him. He looked bright though, looked like he got some good touches. Obviously he's going to take a little bit of time to adjust, but encouraging signs.
Yeah, he's not fit. He was blowing a bit, wasn't he, after about 25 minutes when he came on. When he made a couple of decent runs, and I think he was struggling to get back in the box again after, wasn't he?
Well, he's got to adjust to the pace of the Premier League. He's come from Atletico Madrid. What's your performance rating?
I'd say I'd probably give it 7. I think, like Gaffer said, in the first half you'd probably be an 8, and the second half maybe more of a 6 or 6, because we were just sitting back a bit. Although, to be honest, I was encouraged when we went 1-1. We could have caved a little bit then, and really we didn't really concede any opportunities after that. We kind of kept resolute and made sure we got the point, which maybe a Wolves team prior to the World Cup maybe wouldn't have done. So
I think that's a fair point.
Our goalie really hasn't had a shot to save, has he?
He did make one good save though, didn't he? That was volley.
And Martinez made a great save, didn't he, off Nate Nuri in the second half.
What a run that was from Nate Nuri as well. It's like that had been a goal. We won one of the goals of the season. At the end of the day, the disappointing thing is the goal, the way that we conceded the goal. It was just a through ball. Ings is a clinical finisher and he finished it, and that was a bit disappointing. But at the end of the day, we've come away with a point. Who's your man of the match for Wolves?
Matheus Nunes.
Matheus Nunes for you?
I think I give it Collins. I think obviously he's had some slightly kind of questionable games, but I think he did well on the whole against Man United, and he did pretty well today. And he always gives his all, and I think maybe under Lopetegui, we could see him start to improve his performances. So I'd probably say him.
Yeah, I think that's a fair comment. I'm going to just go with an overall again myself 7. I'm going to go with an overall 7 in the performance, and I'm probably going to go with Mateus Nunes myself because I thought he was good. Although Pedence was fantastic. Pedence should have stayed on the pitch. He looks hungry and he looks like he's got to go. I don't know. He went off, didn't he?
Yeah, bang in the face.
Yeah, he was. If he'd have stayed on, it could have been thing. But Pedence, I think, is our top scorer. We still need these reinforcements to come in. Yeah. These extra players that can make the difference. We are starting to see an identity. We're starting to see confidence coming back in the team and belief in the fan base that we can get away from this. At the end of the day, we've come away from home. We've got a point. We'd have took it before the game, and so overall we're going to come away happy with that. Nice if we'd have got the 3 points, but at least we didn't lose it at the end.
And all I can say is bring on Liverpool.
Liverpool, then Forest, and then a big one, West Ham at Molineux, which is important. They're having it. You heard it here first from Chris. They're having it, he says. Anyway, from all of us, until the next one, and they're coming thick and fast, always Wolves.
Always Wolves.